Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are solving one more very famous interview problem, that is longest substring without repeating characters. Okay, so let's see the problem statement. What is the problem statement? Basically, we have been given a string s and our task is to find the length of the longest substring that does not contain any repeating characters. So many of you might be there who don't know about what substring is basically. So substring is a continuous sequence of characters within a string. Okay. And we need to find the longest substring without repeating characters. That is, we need to find the maximum possible length of the such substring without repeating characters. No character should appear more than once in the substring. So let's see the example. So example is basically we have given a input string that is ABC, ABC, BB. So we have to we have to return maximum longest substring without repeating characters. So that every character should be unique. Okay. So possible is substring without repeating characters. First of all, we can see how many strings are there. Let's say ABC is there. The length is 3. We have BCA, length is 3, it is also unique. We have CAB, that is length is equals to 3. Other substrings have repeated characters before reaching length 3. So in this example, we have the longest substring, that is ABC or any of these, but the maximum, the longest, the length should be 3 only. So it is the longest substring without repeating characters. Okay. So we will return 3. Example 2 is also there. We can see, suppose we have B only, that means we have only one character, so we can return like only B is there in and it is only single character, so output at most the longest substring will be B only, that is output will be 1. So first of all, I want to ask, like, what should be the very naive approach to solve this question. So like everyone, if we got these string, what is the first approach like we can do? We will generally generate all the substring, and if we will see the non-repeated, like the substring which is unique, and after that we will see the longest substring without repeating characters. Okay, like this only we will do. So the brute force solution will be like, we will be considering all the possible substring of S, and we will check if each substring has unique characters or not, and we will then, for checking the maximum, we will keep track of it, the length, we will keep track of the length. But this approach is basically very slow, that means O of n square time complexity, because we have to check all the substrings, so that will be time consuming. And space complexity will be like O of minimum of either length of string or 256, storing unique characters in a set. So it is the drawback is very, like, it's obvious, the approach will be too slow for large inputs. So we have to think something like optimized approach for this. Let's see the optimized approach, how we can solve this type of question. So we will basically we can solve this question using a sliding window approach. By sliding window you can guess it, like, right, we can use it through left and right pointer, and this approach will help us to reduce the time complexity to O of n, and solution will be possible in O of n time complexity. So the approach we will be using requires a use of a hash map for tracking the character indices and maintaining a sliding window with left and right pointers. Okay. If a character repeats, we can move left to exclude it. Okay. Basically we need only unique characters. So if character repeats, we will move left to exclude, and we will keep track of the maximum window size. Okay. So before moving towards the code, we will just see how it is going through everything, how everything is happening. Okay. So we are considering the same example as we took in brute force solution. So what we can say is, basically, first of all, we will traverse through the string, and we have A that is unique. So length will become 1, and we have, after that we will move ahead, we have AB that is also unique, the length will become 2. After that we have ABC, that is also unique, the length will become 3. After that we can see that after ABC, A repeats, as we can see A is there in the first, like after that A again repeats. So what we have to do is basically we will remove A and length will become same as 3. After that we will check BCA, that is also unique but length remains 3. So the maximum length of a substring will be 3 for unique characters. How we can dry run it? Basically these are right and left 2 pointers and substring and max length. So at right is equals to 0, left is equals to 0. What we can do, basically substring is A and max length is 1. So till now the characters are unique, so we will move right, that will become 1, and the substring will become AB and the max length will become 2. Similarly, after that we will again move right, that will become 2, and left will remain same as 0, and the string will become ABC, the length will become 3, that is for unique substring. Then afterwards again, like for right pointer we will increase it, and it will become 3 only, that is we will move ahead, and left will also become 1 because this time we are getting A as repeated, so we will move left to avoid any duplicacy. So max length will become 3 only because there is no change in number of characters. So we are following similar approach till last, and we can see the length, there is no change in length. Okay. And if we don't found any maximum, like more characters than 3, we will not update it the max length. We will only update the maximum length if we found any other substring that is more than the previous one. Okay, so this way we have to code, we have to do the solution. For if we discuss the time complexity for this approach, that will be O of n only, like each character is processed only once. And space complexity is quite like obvious, we are using a hash map for character indices, so it will be O of minimum of number of characters, or 256. So basically the benefit of this approach is basically it works efficiently for large inputs. So I think the approach is clear to all, and dry run is also clear. So let's see the code to understand it in much better manner. So what we have done is basically we have hash set, we have initialized an hash set to store the unique characters in the current window. So unordered set basically for uniqueness, for maintaining the uniqueness. After that we have initiated the variable like left, that is left pointer of the sliding window, and we have also initiated a variable called max length that will store the maximum length of a substring without repeating characters. After that we will take the right pointer that will iterate over the string, so we have initiated inside the loop only. So for loop basically I have done, and after that we inside the for loop we are checking if the character already exists in the set, we will remove from the left until it's unique. In order to maintain the uniqueness we are doing this. So inside the for loop we are using while character set dot find. This is the condition basically to check if all the characters are not unique or unique. So basically if we found any duplicate character, we will simply remove the character at the left pointer, and after that we will increment the left pointer. Okay, so if this condition is not true, then it will not go inside this while, and it will go towards like adding the new character to the set, that will be the unique character, and we will update the maximum length of a unique substring. Okay, this is the required condition, and after that we will return the maximum length, that would be the length of the longest unique substring. I hope the solution is quite clear to everyone, and you can, if you have any doubt, you can put it into the comment section. And if you understood the video, if you understood the solution, please hit the like button and share it to the other students as well. Thank you.